Thanks for coming back. This is Manny with Real Progressives, and we're currently on location in Las Vegas, Nevada, where the Nevada caucuses are about to begin here in the battleground state. And I'm going to be speaking a little low inside so I don't interrupt the process. But if you'll join me, where there's a couple of locations here. The main location with more of the precincts. I'm going to turn it around. We have in here, and be sure to share and like. And it looks like they've already begun to be part of this. So I'm going to go to every caucus precinct here at this location, and we're here with the Bernie contingent, and we'll hear what they have to say.
To get together to voice our preference for who we would like to be the 2020 Democratic presidential nominee. This is a grassroots process that affords all of us an equal opportunity to participate and have our voices heard. In order to have a positive and fair process, we must simultaneously support and recruit enthusiasm. Please say yes if you commit to contributing to a fair and positive process by treating every person in the room with kindness and respect. The caucuses are a grassroots election process paid for by the Nevada State Democratic Party. The party incurs expenses such as space, equipment rentals, printing of caucus materials, and hiring of staff in order to run a successful caucus. We're suggesting a $20 donation for 2020. Any donation you can make today is greatly appreciated. However, it is not mandatory in order to participate.
So these are all the people right now that are here caucusing for Bernie. We're going to go. You can clearly see he's got a diverse crowd of folks supporting him in the first alignment. We'll go to the other sites as well. And that's this. I apologize. It was not for Bernie, but this for precinct 1653. And here's another precinct that we're walking to. This is precinct 1655.
This is a neighborhood meeting. The primary purpose of the caucus is for Democrats from our neighborhood to get together and voice our preference for who we would like to be the 2020 Democratic presidential nominee. This is a grassroots process that affords all of us an equal opportunity to participate and to have our voices heard. In order to have a positive and fair process, we must simultaneously support our preferred candidate with enthusiasm and treat each other with kindness and respect.
So you're currently watching one of the caucus sites here in Nevada, and the pre-caucus leader here is giving a little speech sharing thoughts, concerns, and what as a representative of the Democratic Party and volunteer sharing
This incurs expenses such as space and equipment rentals, renting of caucus materials, hiring of staff in order to run a successful caucus. That does not include me, I'm a volunteer. We are suggesting a $20 donation for 2020.
and
Any donation you can make.
we're going to go to another precinct over here. This is another precinct here that we're watching. So they're going
Sir, can I ask you not to...
So we were just here at the Nevada Caucus sites, and we'll move around. A woman had mentioned that she didn't want any video, and so we'll come to a different site. Thank you for watching. Be sure to share this. And we're going to go to a few more other sites in the area. Well, I'm going to turn around so you can see. And I believe the woman didn't want me or want us hearing what she had to share. This is democracy in action, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to leave one precinct and go to another one. Okay. The caucuses are just about to start. So here's another one. Okay. Clark 1694. Oh. Okay. There's no one here at this one. No one showed up to vote at Clark 16. Or maybe or two people. I know there was another site. We're currently at a middle school here in Las Vegas, Nevada. They have lockers indoors because in Nevada during the summertime it gets very, very hot. Okay, I'm going to close this door slowly. Here is another precinct. And it seems like there's 7 people in here. And there's another woman who's right here. And so we're going to go ahead and head on out right now. And so they're very touchy about those who are recording right now. So we'll go ahead and go to a different one. Some of the older folks are very sensitive to recordings. Clearly, those who... There's just 1 or 2 more people registering to vote. I am going to kind of go into this other precinct where we were and record. So if you are with me, there's people over here already listening. I'm going to go ahead and set up if I drop the phone, well, I won't drop the phone, but we'll go ahead and do something. Give me 1 second.
And the nation know what matters the most. Thank you for exercising your right to vote. Hello, fellow Nevada Democrats, and I'm thrilled to welcome you to the first of the West Democratic Congress. Today, come together for a man of friends. We will report being on category and tell everyone about the crucial role in helping decide who will receive our party's nomination. In November, our party will defeat Donald Trump at the ballot and unite our country. It would be thanks to the part of the Nevada Democrats like you helping decide today who will have the responsibility to do just that. As the third state to make our voices heard, so there were 59 voters. We go to Congress for a total of 89 participants.
So he just reported that they have 89 participants in this particular caucus here. And so we'll go ahead and tune in onto this caucus over here. currently watching a precinct out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And that is correct. There are 89 for this particular precinct. So we're going to zoom on in here. Looks like they're adding one more addition, is what I heard.
Everybody for 1662, right? Everybody?
So that sheet that you're looking at on the wall is where they tally the results, where everyone can see. Now, if for some reason they kick us out, where there's a door, there's a window. We'll still be able to see, and we'll be able to see exactly what's going on.
You should organize alphabetically the last name of your candidate. You will have 15 years to run your candidate career. You don't have to go back.
So it looks like they're starting the actual caucus right now. And so they're starting to caucus for Bernie right now. We'll go ahead and move around in just a moment. Yeah, it's kind of like ranked choice voting. So we're going to go ahead and move around over here. We're not going to get too close, but we're just going to go ahead and see. So you have two, it looks like two right now for Amy at this particular precinct. And they're trying to convince others to join Amy Klobuchar here in the battleground state of Nevada at this particular precinct. Looks like this woman in the middle is a little oh, they're both speaking Spanish to her. She's not too sure. She seems like she's undecided. We have Bernie spokesperson and then a Pete Buttigieg spokesperson checking in. I'm going to move the camera a little bit just so she doesn't get too nervous in making a decision. Let's see here. Right now, the Pete gentleman is speaking to her in Spanish. Let's go ahead and come around. You don't want to make her nervous. She's listening. It's a good thing. And right now, we're currently looking at those who are supporting Sanders in this. We'll come around this way here. And it seems like she's the only one that's undecided or isn't too sure. So now the Bernie Sanders guy representative is sharing what his story, and it seems like she's asking him or asking them both a question. I'm going to move around. Let's go to the other precinct in the meantime. Let's see who this woman, what side she picks later today. I think she realizes the value of her vote, and she's out here. Looks like we have someone from the Sanders, a Sanders supporter came to speak something into the ears of the Bernie precinct captain. Looks like maybe Amy got a few more people, or maybe not. One seems to be walking away, but they have about maybe just under 10 more minutes to make a decision. And so we're going to go ahead and turn around to this other precinct right now. And it looks like they are still going through the rules and regulations at this particular precinct. So let's go ahead and follow back here. We're gonna go into the other precinct in the gym as soon as they start the alignment, but I'm curious to know what's going on. And undecided. The precinct captain, the Sanders precinct captain, seems like to back away. Representative seems to have her captivated, or she's making a decision right now. Precinct 1655. Precinct 1655 was at the gym. We're here in what looks like the middle school cafeteria. It's a different precinct, but we'll be over there nonetheless. Just a moment. So we'll come around here. Someone just asked if they had to take their whole 15 minutes, and the gentleman who's running this precinct nodded to confirm that yes, that in fact that they did need to take their 15 minutes. So it looks like there's a woman here who is well, I'll let you just hear this. And we're going to turn around also to get other people who are listening to this back and forth, their facial expressions, to get a feel of what it's like going on right now at the Nevada Caucus here in the battleground state. Seems like the Warren woman is talking about being true blue.
I mean, here's what's scary to me is that last time, Bernie did a whole lot better than he's done so far in the caucus. Well, the caucus and Iowa, what he did, but at much less percentage than before. So where are you? Well, these kind of three on this list are on now, right? But where's the Chelsea? Oh, there you go. I mean, that's my issue.
Bringing up Tulsi, and turned her head to the right and to the left to make her point. Now, the Bernie precinct captain is also making his point. Looks like another woman who's supporting Bernie Sanders also attempted to intervene. This woman from this Warren campaign has her arms clenched, and they seem to be duking out. This guy's saying that Bernie was robbed 4 years ago. Oh, here we go, folks. Stay tuned.
She didn't go to the Rust Belt. Freaking lost it.
But I mean, the Republican Party and the Democratic Party, they decide how this process works, right? So if you say, I go and I hear my
All right. We're going to keep moving around. Just a little disclaimer, Real Progressives does not endorse Aquafina. I know you see it back there, but just wanted to say that. We're going to go ahead and turn around and look at this other precinct in just a moment. Looks like they're making... Oh, this woman in orange is still debating what side to pick. There's two right here. This gentleman wearing a Warren shirt is trying to convince the two Amy Klobuchar supporters to come to their side. Meanwhile, the woman in the orange shirt is making a decision and pondering what side to go to, whether to go with Pete Buttigieg or the Sanders campaign. And it looks like she made her choice for Pete Buttigieg. And let's see if they calculate. Oh, looks like they're about to calculate.
We're going alphabetical order. So we're going to need Michael Bennett. Bennett.
This is the first alignment going on right now.
All right, Buttigieg. Over here. So we're not going to do this. Hold your card up. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This gentleman's saying there's only one Biden voter and he has to choose a different side.
Tulsi Gabbard.
Someone from the Warren campaign just booed Tulsi Gabbard over here. Two for Klobuchar. Anyone for Deval Patrick? No.
Sanders. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
We have 11 for Sanders. Currently, he is the front runner in this particular precinct. And the polls nationally are also confirming that, in fact, Bernie Sanders is the front runner. They were asking for Steyer. Steyer just got 0. Tom Steyer. Warren campaign. 8. Warren got 8 votes here at this particular caucus, and Sanders' campaign got 11. And we believe Pete got 4 earlier. There's a woman that was cackling over there. I'm not sure what she was cackling on.
Did anyone not vote? 1662?
So it seems like they're trying to find out which 2 people did not vote in this first alignment here.
Everyone cards up, we're going to do a head count.
They're going to do a head count right now.
Nobody knows where everybody is. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So we did. We lost 2 people.
So we lost somebody. She's the other side, so it doesn't matter.
We can't have one person.
So there's this gentleman right now who is voting by proxy, and the precinct. So this gentleman just trying to vote for 2 people for someone else who's missing. And it seems like maybe they couldn't be here, they had to work, and they're not honoring the vote by proxy. Now, there are some here in the state of Nevada who would comment or are of the mind that a primary would be a lot easier than an actual caucus. Some prefer the caucus, while others prefer an actual primary. Go and chime in as to what you prefer, a caucus or a primary election. Iowa was just a few weeks ago, and Troy Price, the head of the Democratic Party, stepped down in disgrace after assuring the citizens, Democrats of Iowa, that there was that everything would go smoothly, and that was not the case.
Just to make sure we're all clear, viability number is now 13.
Okay, the viability number is now 13. Now, I'm conflicted whether to go to this other precinct because we're happened to just miss one person. Let's turn around and we're going to go to this other precinct over here, taking place in Las Vegas, Nevada. Oh, actually, no, we're doing the results right now of the first alignment. So it's 0 for Mike Bennett, 16 for Joe Biden, 11 for Buttigieg, and 34 for Bernie. We're going to see if we can zoom on into the results here being tabulated. And the precinct volunteer is tabulating the results of the first realignment. You can see there was some contention earlier this month with Shadow Inc., who is associated. Hold on. So now this particular precinct goes on to the second realignment, and you have Bernie, Elizabeth, and Pete Buttigieg. And so we're going to go ahead. They are debating. Let's go to a different precinct. We're going to go over here. Looks like they are writing down their numbers for their particular alignment. Okay, they're tabulating there. We're going to walk to another precinct. Let me run, actually. See what's going on. Looks like some people have already begun to leave. Okay. So we have another. We were listening to the caucus results of this particular precinct. This is precinct 1633. Seems like the other precincts have already wrapped up. It's a relatively short process. Here in the state of Nevada, we had early caucus voting earlier this week.
Don't know yet.
They're about to put the caucus math on the board right now.
So, one for Bennett, 13 for Biden. If anybody wants to come look at this, you're welcome to. By the way, you don't have to. 8 for Buttigieg, 0 for Gabbard, 3 for Klobuchar, 0 for Patrick, 29 for Sanders, 2 for Steyer, 7 for Warren, 1 for Yang, and 0 uncommitted. And I think I'm supposed to write these the ones that I did.
So clearly, Bernie Sanders has won this caucus.
First one. Second one.
Oh, okay.
First line is second.
Okay, so here's going to be the totals.
We're looking at the totals right here.
13, 0, 1, 3, 0, 50, 4, 11, 1, and 0. So, as far as viability, Bennett, no. Biden, no. Buttigieg, no.
Buttigieg is not viable in this particular
Delaney, no.
precinct.
Gabbard, no. Klobuchar, no. Patrick, no. Sanders, yes.
Sanders so far is the only
Steyer,
one
no.
to win. Run. Be the
Warren,
front runner.
no. Yang, no. And uncommitted, no.
Sanders has dominated this.
Go back to the script.
Has dominated this caucus. Pete Buttigieg did not become viable at this particular caucus precinct, nor did anyone else. Clearly, Bernie Sanders was the one who dominated this caucus. We have some supporters who are a little dismayed that their candidate didn't become viable, but clearly the Democratic frontrunner is starting to wean out, and it seems that Bernie Sanders will in fact be taking part of this caucus, if not all of it. Let's come over here, and we're going to look at this math over here, and we're looking at the precinct for 1655.
Okay.
1655.
Again, I need
We're looking at here. Joe Biden was viable, and Bernie Sanders were the only one.
still here. Great. And someone from the Biden group still here, yes. They are asking someone from each preference group to sign our reporting form. Just from each viable preference group.
So again, we have 20
Let's find
caucus
out where
participants
that
for
is.
Biden,
Sort of like signing your
48
opponent's
for
golf cart.
Bernie Sanders, 3 for Tom Steyer, 13 for Elizabeth Warren, 2 for Andrew Yang, and Bernie has dominated this caucus. And we'll go see if we can go to the other results over here. Clearly, the results are coming in slowly but surely. It'll be interesting to hear what the other news outlets are saying. At this particular caucus, precinct 1652, we have only 2 candidates that are viable. That's Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders. Joe Biden came in with 19, and Bernie Sanders dominated again with 75 votes. Final realignment on this one is 92 to 28, Bernie Sanders. Okay, let's go to the other one. Let's go back to where we were. I'm going to turn this around. Thanks for watching Real Progressives. You're watching the Nevada Caucus here in Las Vegas, Nevada, where Bernie Sanders has snatched the front-runner status from all the other campaigns, and it seems like this is turning out to be a match between Sanders and Biden. And let's go see if they have the final results set up. I'm going to go ahead and turn this around. Let's see here.
They can still come here. Let's say you still want to be a delegate. You can be a delegate. You can be a delegate.
So at this particular precinct, we have the certain results coming in. Joe Biden, Pete Buttigieg, and Bernie Sanders met the
divided
the viability for the first alignment.
Biden ended up with 2 delegates. Buttigieg with 2 and Sanders with 4. Everyone else was not Biden.
The delegates awarded here, 2 for Biden, 2 for Buttigieg, 4 for Sanders. And again, Sanders dominates this they're choosing for delegates to send off to the state convention. We are currently in Clark County, the most populated county in the state of Nevada. And it looks like this caucus is still going on. We won't interrupt here, but we'll go ahead and keep watching. This one here. If you're a Sanders fan out there, I would be feeling pretty good with the results so far with the campaign and the caucus. Sorry about that. So we'll go ahead, drop that for just a moment. Okay. I'm going to see if we can speak with a couple of the Sanders folks, because clearly he's a front runner here at these precincts. Elizabeth Warren seems to have faded off